When it comes to creating YouTube videos, arguably the hardest part in the process is editing. And that's why in this video, I'll be breaking down step by step how to edit YouTube videos for beginners. So no matter what program you're using, you can crush your YouTube videos. So let's get it.
You gotta just press record.
Hey, what's up? It's Omar Corey with Think Media, helping you build your influence with online video. And on this channel, sometimes we do tech gear reviews as well as editing tutorials just like this one. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. So let's jump right into step number one, and that is trimming down the fluff. Now, this is probably the longest part of the editing process because you're really taking your one video clip or your multiple video clips and you're condensing it down to its main core. And so generally speaking, when you film yourself, the last take is usually the best take. And so if I'm editing backwards, I'm usually catching the best take of a portion in my video. Therefore, I can delete anything that comes in front of that when it comes to that portion of the video. Step number two is adding assets to your edit. And now what I mean by assets are things like B-roll or supplementary footage, titles, your YouTube intro, and music, and things like that. Because I had my points written out on my phone prior to shooting the video, I was able to create moving titles as well as my social media handles and things like that with an app called Mojo. And I actually have a few tutorials on this app, and you can check those out after you check out this video on the end screen. But nonetheless, adding these elements to your video will actually make it look a lot more professional. As far as adding music to your video, the biggest thing you want to keep in mind is to make sure that it doesn't overpower what it is you're saying. So simply turning down the music anytime you have music in your video is super key. Now, when it comes to adding B-roll on top of your footage, really the main thing to think about is to just make sure it makes sense. You don't want random clips showing